Testing some knot foams. This is my comp crawler at an undisclosed location. This crawler right here is an absolute animal. Started out as a trx4 Sport, and I have heavily modified it. Up and over. Still working on this one. Flip going that way, it should be impossible, I believe, to climb this way, but we're going to give it a shot. Sure enough, I don't think it'll make it up that. I'm still building it. I don't have bumpers or anything like that yet, so I am going to be cautious. I don't want to tear the body up. I think I'm going to stop there and go to the other crawler. Crawler number 2 with freshly printed knot foams. This right here is pretty much stock. Just got knot foams, and for the controller I 3D printed this little thumb controller so I can film. Still got the stock Canyon tires. And the stock bumpers, which is what I'm getting caught up on right there. It's like we were able to go up that, back down, cross through the water. Got it in low range with the diffs locked. This one does have the selectable lock diffs. That's the problem with that bumper, but I like the way it looks, so this is just a trail basher, not a comp rig. I'm not going to be removing it. Let's see if I can get a possible different angle there to make it up. Nope. Comp rig made that look easy. I bumped the steering trim. I do not believe this one will make it up this way, which the comp rig went right up. I didn't think so. However, I do know with a little persuasion, down here, it will make it up this end here. Well, normally does. Use the foot of God. Flip her over. Take 2. So this is stock other than wheels and foam inserts. Back to my competition crawling rig. That is a vertical wall, and it walked right up it. This does have the Fusion Pro in it. I'm gonna try it one more time, just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. I've never been able to crawl that with this crawler before, but like I said, I'm building this thing from the ground up. It was stock about 2 months ago with ease. I love this truck. There's not much it won't do. Go to one of my favorite spots over here. I like splitting the gap on this. It's not hard, it's just it's neat to see the suspension work. Right there, we dropped all the way out, pulley stuffed in the front and the rear, dropped all the way out. It's just a neat little spot. So it's very easy. I mean, I crawl with my 24 scale crawlers, no problem. Spot I've been wanting to try. I've never made it up before. But like I said, this is a new build. slow, it's not going to. See if I gas it a little bit, if I can get it to maybe pop up at 3, 2, 1, go. Nope. Will say this Fusion Pro is wicked. I love the carbon fiber chassis in this, and the notfoams so far seem to be working fairly good. Today's going to be a short crawl session because I am on lunch. I'll run on over here. There's a fun little one. That's completely vertical. I don't think it'll go up the side, but nope. Flip it over. I know the end is crawlable. I've done it before with my original SCX that was completely built. Did fight with it with the original SCX. It looks like this thing just walks up it. My first time having it out with this chassis other than going to the local hobby shop. Fusion has so much power. Throwing it with one hand, I'm still getting used to it. It's the first time I've drove it with one hand trying to film. So I normally have train content on my channel, but I decided I've been into the RC car hobby just as long as the trains. Might as well put some of it on there. Do not want that rock to win. There we go. Not exactly the line I wanted, but it'll work. And back to the scale crawler. Still got it in low range with diffs locked. Go back to that gap that we split here in a minute. I'll try to make it up the side of this rock here. Come at a little bit more of an angle. Just to miss that front bumper. I don't think it's gonna make it, but it might surprise me. That was driver error. Once again, first time driving with the thumb. I just 3D printed the thumb piece yesterday. I found it on Thingiverse. I definitely got to update this stock servo. It is way too weak. Come on. Stock Canyon tires for the win. They made it. And then horrible driver again. Back to splitting the gap. And once again, like I said, it's easy. It's just neat to see the suspension articulate so well. I'm going to try one more spot. The rock that the last one walked right up this side. Let's see if this one will do it too. Take a little bit of a different angle because of that bumper. And it looks like the bumper may be our nemesis. is all raw footage. I'm not going to cut anything out. So you guys can see exactly the struggles I go through. Yeah, it's not going to make it. I'm going to have to make new bumpers for this. Don't want to because I love that front light, but I can make something where the light can mount on it still. Back to videos of the comp rig. Front flipped it. I'm gonna do that one again. Got more of an angle this time, that way I don't have to floor it. I'm gonna slowly crawl down and walk it off. Right up over. Come on. Nope,